Hello, welcome to Makeup Monday. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'm Angela Tierney, and this is Beautiful Journey with Angela, and today I have a few things that I wanted to kind of go over with you guys, because I know a lot of us have large pores. I do. I'm just going to get like really up close. I have large pores here and here, and so I picked up a couple of different ones, and I'm going to try them, and we're going to see if there's a difference, if these are worth anything. But I love NYX products, and the reason why I picked these two is because when I went to Target, they were the last two on the shelf of this kind. So there were other kinds that NYX had, but they were full, like stocked. But these were the last two of each, and so I thought, okay, well, somebody likes them because they're flying off the shelf. And I don't know if that's the best way to shop, but that is how I try new products a lot. I'll look and see what is going off the shelf the quickest. But then what if that means that everybody's just doing that same thing? I don't know. Anyway, that's just what I do. And then, so I'm going to show those. And then I've been blending a couple of eyeshadows, mixing them before I apply them. Hey, Tony. Love you. Thank you. I've been mixing eyeshadows before I apply them. And so I'm just going to show you a couple that I've mixed together, and I kind of like how it came out. Hey, Ashley. Thank you so much for being on, you guys. You like my hair? Well, thank you. I did a couple different things to it. I curled around my face and did this waver thing back here to give it more volume. I saw another girl. She did a YouTube video on it, and I loved it. And so here we are. Experiment. You're my guinea pigs. Tell me what you think. Okay, so blending the eyeshadows, and then last week I announced a giveaway of one of our solid perfumes, which are also rose gold illuminators that look so good, just gorgeous on the skin. So you can choose either one of those. Hey, Pat! Or you can pick one of our glitter eyeshadows. And I'm going to draw a winner at the end, and we'll see which one they want, what they want. So this is La La Land, Graceland, Shenandoah, and Dollywood. Those are the 4 different eyeshadows to choose from if you win. All right, let's get this party started. Let's get it going. All right, so what I just do with my compact? I just had it. What did I do? Oh, here it is, sorry. If you're new to Maskcara Beauty, you can now in real life carry your whole face in a compact that you customize, which is so awesome. And we have a lot of cream-based products, but we also have powder products, which are some eyeshadows. There's my setting powder. So I try to keep my creams and my powders separate. In case I drop this, I don't want anything to crumple into it. Hey, Laura. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you. Okay. You guys, my throat is a mess. Just gonna warn you. I have tried all morning to drink warm lemon water and everything. It's just a mess. I don't know. What are you guys going to do today? It's President's Day. What, you guys have anything planned? Anybody going off and just doing something? Okay, so I'm going to use the Best Blend Forever. I'm going to try to get really light coverage today. Light and quick. So I'm going to show you this brush mainly. Oh, and okay, so look at my eyebrows. I filled them in, and now here's that little trick I showed you guys last week in case you missed it. I take this brush, you can take whatever brush you want, and I just pat them and make them look more natural, not so harsh. Hey, Cindy. So if you didn't see that last week, I think it just makes it look more natural. All right. So I have my BBF, and I'm using Candlelit, and I'm just going to go for some light coverage. So wisping it on. Look at that, how fast. So I still want coverage, but I just want it to look more like my skin than anything. Okay, so a lot of people have been guessing where we're moving, and we're going shopping today because I'm gonna need some winter clothes this coming winter. And I figured this would be the best time to go shopping when things are clearanced for winter. You know, all the winter stuff, because spring clothes are coming out. But just in case you missed it, we're headed to Vermont this summer for 3 years. And I have been living in Arizona for 3 years. So that is going to be a change. definitely change for winter time. I'm really excited to go in the summer, but I'm not crazy about my first winter there because I've lived in snow and I know how crazy it is. Okay, so you can see that light coverage. And then for these pore fillers, I really just want to put them there. I don't really have anything else I need it for. So this is water-based. Yes, we have to move again. We only moved to this house because somebody that we were renting the house from got orders to come back here. And they needed their house back. So we had to move within a move. But this is our year to move for the Army. Oh my goodness, and you moved from Alaska to California? But that's kind of a good thing, right? You went from the freezing cold to the nice, moderate weather. So yeah, we had to move within a move, which is no fun. And then this one has silicone in it. Yes, I'm sure I will. And normally we hear don't mix silicone with cream, and so we're just gonna try it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? So I'm going to put this water base, and I want you guys to see, look, I do have large pores right here. Like, look, can you see that? Because people tell me on here that they can't see a lot of the flaws. I'm like, come on. I get like right up in the camera and show you all the junk going on in my face. But we're going to compare these two. Okay, so the ones that have silicone pretty much are supposed to go in and fill the pores. So I'm just taking a little bit, like that much. Yes, Laura. We did want to go to the East Coast for sure because our families, most of our family's there. Okay, so I'm trying to blur those pores out. Can you guys see? Can you even see? And then I'll put the water-based on this side. Oh, wow. That's way too much just came out. So I'm just testing these and see what I think. Wow, a little goes a long way. Let's just say that. A little goes a long way. So this one feels like soft and smooth, like there's no product, and this one's tacky with the water-based. Gosh, look how much came out when I barely squeezed. I don't even need all that. Luckily I got a towel here. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that there for a little bit and we'll see what we wanna do with it. Okay, and then right here where I have the sun damage, I'm still really, really liking the Aspen. So I don't know if any of you have tried it, but this Aspen contour works really, really well on neutralizing sun damage. It's good for melasma, it's good for rosacea, it's good for whatever you got going on that you want to just kind of neutralize a little bit. So I'm going to do that really quickly. No, I did not try the 401. Actually, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry. Oh, Cindy, watch. Okay, so look. See that sun damage right there? I'm just taking a little bit of Aspen with the 30-second hack brush. And look how that just neutralizes that out. So some people like the B squared for this, but I need a little bit more dense to it. To me, if you have less than I do, you can get away with using the blush and bronzer brush for this because it's softer, but for me, I need the coverage, girl. Yes, Vermont is spectacular in the fall because my, look right here, it just is so good. My father-in-law lives 45 minutes from where we are moving, and that's one of the reasons, well, that is the reason why Chad picked that. It was number 2 on his list, and we actually got what we asked for, which is shocking. It's the first time that's happened. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose. So Aspen is just an extra step. You don't have to take it, but if you've got things going on, It's just a little quick extra step. It might add 20 seconds to your makeup routine, if that. It's just I'm explaining it, so it takes a little bit longer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go over that Aspen with my June color. And I'm trying to get away with lighter coverage, so I'm just gonna use this brush. And I put June here just because I do have the sun damage, so I need a little bit of a darker color here. And then over here for sure. I'm getting a chemical peel, you guys. Anybody want to watch that? Aspen works wonders. Yes, and it's all because of you, Laura. I'd heard about it, but it wasn't until I talked to you on the phone that I was like, okay. I got right off the phone with you and went on my website and ordered it. So if there's anything that you guys want to try, the link is in the description. That's how you get to the products. I'm so sorry about my allergies. Maybe they'll stop when we go to the Northeast. I think it's just so dry here. I never had allergies till we moved here, let's put it that way. Okay, so on these spots where I just put that, I'm just gonna take, I'm barely gonna tap into Candlelit like that much. And I'm just gonna lightly, well actually let's do June. June's a little darker. You can even go a little darker on your pore areas because if you put too light of a color, it is going to magnify them. So I'm just like, that's it. Like sweeping a little bit of June on there. And I probably could use Sandy in those spots just because it's a little darker. And then, what was I gonna, oh, I'm gonna do a peel. That's what I was gonna tell you guys. So usually, I have a couple little red spots here. Usually what I do once a year or so, I'll do a chemical peel, and I haven't done one in about 3 years. Going on 3 years. So I made an appointment for March 9th, which is a Monday. So I'll have to do a live on a different day because it's at 9:30 in the morning. Date night with a face peel. Okay, so yeah, if any of you guys want to follow that journey, I will definitely include you in that. So I'm trying to decide. There's 3 different peels that the dermatologist offer, and I'm really not sure. Now I'm just sweeping a little bit of candle under here. I'm really not sure which one I want to go with. I don't want to go to a salon, and here's why. It's nothing against salons at all, but I want a medical grade peel. If I'm going to get a peel, I want my face to peel like I'm shedding my snake skin. I want a whole new layer to come out. And if you go and do it at a salon, they can't do medical grade because they're not nurses. They're estheticians, but they're not nurses. So that's why I'm going to a dermatologist. All right, let's jump into eyes. I'm going to put a little bit of Candlelit here just to neutralize. If they get a cancellation, they're going to call me, but right now it's March 9th. And I had to take it, you guys. I'd rather be on here with you, but it's better to do peels in the winter time or, before spring really kicks in because you have to stay out of the sun. And so I usually try to get them done between October and February. And I'm already going into March with this. So just because I procrastinated making an appointment. All right. So let me show you a couple of the, we'll go into eyes and then I'll come back and do the rest of my face. But I'm going to start with, have any of you heard of linen? Linen, I've never really used linen. I scooped a little out one time for someone, but this is linen. It's super, super light. So the only place I'm going to use linen is right here. Let's zoom in a little. Wow, that's close. And I'm just going right under the brow. And this is what I'm going to use to lift and lighten right there. So what I'm doing today is going to be fun, just going and like trying to find some winter coats. I just don't have a lot. We lived in Kansas for 4 years and it was pretty brutal in Kansas for sure. But it's been a while since we've lived in really cold places like that. Hello. Okay, and then here. So if you haven't tried linen, it's super light. You can use it to brighten under the eyes. I choose not to because it's at my age, it's just a little too bright for me, but if that's your thing, do it. All right, so that's it for linen. Just a little bit under each brow. I'm also going to do a different lip and cheek than I normally do today too. What is Chad doing out there? He's chasing Charlie around the backyard. All right, let's grab the eyeshadow everything and we're going to start mixing colors. Okay, and this is because I asked someone what kind of video I should do, and this is what she suggested. All right, so I'm mixing Miha and Zion. Miha and Zion. Okay, I'm gonna mix those two. So I'm gonna dip in one and then dip in the other. And I'm actually going to start it right here. I'm gonna concentrate it right here, kind of in that inner crease. So it's funny because in my bathroom, these show up so much stronger than on this camera. It's like, I feel like I have to go so much darker for you guys to see it. Okay, so I'm building right here. Have you mixed the two? Oh, you've never mixed them. Yeah, they are so pretty together. So I'm just building a little at a time, tapping into one and then the other. What do you guys think of these two together? And I'm just taking my time because they're both very dark. They're both very dark colors. I'm going to flip this around so you can see Chad. There's a peeping Tom! Okay. But anyway, since they're both really dark colors, I'm just taking my time blending them together. If you have hooded eyes, stay kind of up here. Don't drag your eye down. Just kind of stay up there. Okay, there we go. So pretty. Okay, I know, he's crazy. Hello, is it Sharma? Okay, so I'm swirling this out here. Hey, Tammy. And I'm just swirling it kind of in that crease to get most of the product there, and then I'm going to start going over. Thank you. It looks prettier in real life too. I wore it yesterday and it looked really pretty. And I'm going to blend it more too with another brush. But anyway, you don't have to mix the colors I'm mixing. This is just getting you to think outside the box and start taking your eyeshadow colors and just mix colors you would have never thought of. And then see what happens. Okay, then I'm going to take this end of the BBF and I'm just going to soften that out. There we go. Make sure those are even and all that. Okay, then on the inner corner, I'm just going to put, this is one of our creams. It's called Tangled. So I'm going to take Tangled and place that right in that inner. Yeah, it's so fun. Just play around one day when you have some time. And sometimes I create things that I go, nope. And then I have a makeup wipe and take it right off. I love these creams. They're so good. And you're noticing I'm just using my finger to apply it. Okay, and then on the outer, I kind of went a little crazy. Okay, so I mixed number 33 and I put that on first and I was like, no, not loving it. But I had a green shirt on, so it kind of made sense at the time. And then I put a little Bayou in there. And then I put, this is the last one I swear. And then I put Bend and Snap over it. And I really liked the way that came out. So there you go. And then I used Ken for eyeliner. So I'm going to use this darker color for eyeliner today. So there you go. And I'm just going to clean off this brush. Make sure I kind of got all this blended in the inner there. So it's all going to come together. It's all going to come together, I promise. All right, so we're going to go back over here and the same thing I just did. So whatever colors you have at home, whether it's Mascara Beauty or not, that's number 33. A little bit of Bayou. And then a little bit of Bend and Snap. Just try them out. Just try mixing your colors. So that's up close. So see how it like created some kind of color in there? I don't even know what color it is, but it's so pretty. And then make sure I got enough. Have this Tangled right here. So yeah, have fun with your colors. And then I'm going to take our setting spray, which is not going to be back for a little bit, you guys, sorry. That's why I haven't even really used it on here, but I need it to do this, what I'm going to do. And you can just wet your brush or whatever before you dip into it. I don't think you have to use a stay spray. But I'm just using a little bit of my stay spray in my hand, swirling this multitasker into it, the small end. And then I'm going to take this really deep purpley color called Ken. I'm tapping into a corner of it. We're just going to make Ken eyeliner. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You could put black on first, and then with the smudgy end of the eyeshadow everything, you could smudge out your liner with this Ken if you wanted a deeper color on the eye. Isn't Ken so pretty as an eyeliner? I have so many appointments coming up. It's crazy. I have an old filling that fell off, part of my tooth that needs to be done. I have an eye appointment because I can't see. This is insane. Getting older is just crazy. It's time for my mammogram. That's always a good one, right? Who's used Ken as eyeliner? Or have you even used eyeshadow as eyeliner? Yes, use it. And then there's so many colors that you can turn into eyeliners. I really love Ivy League, or what's the other green one? Not number 33. Okay, and then I'm going to take that Ken. Oh girl, you got a whole adventure of colors then coming your way because it's so fun. Okay, and then underneath my eye, I'm gonna take a little bit of the cyan and the Miha, just a tiny bit. And just smudge it all together. There we go. And we're kind of doing things a little bit out of order on me. So I'm going to do my eyes and I'll go back and finish my face. Do I wet the brush with every color eyeliner? Yeah, I do, just because it makes it stay on the brush better, where it doesn't get all over my face as much. With the shadows I do, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm using that primer that I love. And then my NYX on the Rise and Volume. You used Ken for lip liner and eyeliner? That's amazing. I need a picture. Okay, then I'm going to show you a blush color that I don't ever use. And it is red, but I'm just going to show you how reds don't have to be so bold, unless you want them to be. So just so you guys know, I'm doing this way on the video because I have to look at you and show you. But normally when I do my own mascara, not in the phone, I take a mirror like this and I look down in the mirror and get right up underneath the lashes like this and really lift. Hi, Wendy. Like that. Okay, so I did get a tiny bit of fallout. I felt it. Okay, so I have a little bit of water in a cup with lemon in it. And I just dipped my sponge in it. You just gotta improvise, right? Okay, so I got the fallout. And I don't know what it looks like on your end, but on my end, it looks pretty good. And I'm not one that goes really bold with eyeshadow all the time, but sometimes it's just fun. Okay, I think I got that fallout. All right, now I'm gonna go back to finishing my face. I'm gonna do contour real quick. Okay, so what do you guys think of that? Blending different colors together. Who's gonna try it? Who's gonna go play makeup now? Okay, for henna, I'm just gonna go right here, and you just start at the top of your ear, kind of stop mid-eye. Girl, this whole thing is sand and charcoal. I cannot even handle it. I love sand and charcoal so much. So, yes it is. Oh, thank you, Sharma. You want to go play makeup? Stephanie, that's awesome. Yeah, it definitely takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit when you try new looks like this, because it definitely is out of my comfort zone too, but it's so fun. Okay, I'm switching to the 30-second hack. I just want a little bit more contour up here. Just a little bit more. I went really light on my foundation with the BBF. And whatever's left, I'll just do my jaw. And then for nose contour, let's see if I have a brush that doesn't have something on it. You have this jacket too? I have a friend who wants it so bad and it's been out of stock, and so I reached out to them and they said the more people that go on there and request it and get that email notification, that's what makes them bring things back. So I did that, so hopefully she can get it. It's like the perfect jacket. It's got the little fringe on the end, and then it's got this little gray here. It actually has a hoodie that goes on there. I only took it off because I wore this over a cute dress to church, and I didn't want there to be a hood. It just didn't seem like, you know, as appropriate. So Sharma, it's really not hard, I promise, if you have the right tools. So I don't know if you're a mascara user already, but our contours are very easy to use, and they're only $14 and free shipping and money back guarantee. So they're worth a try for sure. Okay, so for nose contour, I'm using the small end of this eyeshadow everything brush. So having the right tools makes the biggest difference. The brush that you just saw me use for it is like a feather, and so it blends it as I'm doing it, so I don't have to go back and do anything to it. It's just good to go. You do, Laura, what do you have? So Harmony Buse, if you guys don't follow her, you should, because she's freaking gorgeous and so cute, and it has this online boutique, does hair tutorials. She's a mascara beauty artist. I got a couple hair tools that, well, I got one hair tool that she recommended. Actually, I got two that she recommended. That's how I did my hair today. I used the two together. So I've been watching tutorials on contouring a nose with a ball on the end, trying to figure this out. So I'm still learning contour too for different things. Okay, and then I take a little bit of Candlelit. And very light-handed. And then take my Perfector sponge, or you can take a brush. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this brush. Oh, you don't have anything yet, but you just love it. Well, I get it. I want all of it. I have to really control myself not to get more things. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of highlight here, just on the side. Guys, seriously, just want, every time she shows something, I'm like, yep, yep, need that, yeah. All right, now the blush. So I wanted to show you, this is called Scarlet. Have you guys seen Scarlet? And Block. Okay. Make sure there's no contour on this brush. So Scarlet is so pretty, and I'm just going to show you how you can do just a light application, almost like get that flushed look, that natural flush to the cheek without looking like you have a ton of blush on. So I'm not going for a dramatic blush look because my eyes are pretty bold, but I just want it to look like I got a little bit of a flush to my face. So tell me how the lighting is, because I'm in front of a window. I don't, like, this is my ring light off. So I didn't even turn it up very much. This is completely off. This is slightly, this is a lot. So which one do you guys like better? So there you go, that's Scarlet. And then underneath my contour, this is just what I like to do. Make sure there's no more product on here. So I clean my brushes really well once a week, but in between, I just swirl off. And now it's good to go, because this had eyeshadow on it. I take a little bit of Candlelit, which is my light color, and I can match you to your own colors. And I chisel that out. So there you go. And then let's see, those pores. Let me look in a mirror here. Okay, so what I can tell just by looking in a mirror, the pore one, this one that has silicone in it, works better. This pore filler by NYX definitely works better than this side. I can still see all the pores right here, and here they're blurred. And I think it's okay if you use one with just anywhere that you're going to put it, that you're just going to use a tiny bit of product, where you're not going to be using a ton of product. If you're going to be using pore filler and a lot of mascara makeup, those two might not combine well, but the way I did it, it's fine. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my Perfector sponge before I brighten and just kind of tap a little bit in places where I might have gone a little too much. This sponge is amazing, especially if you're new to mascara beauty and you're not used to using creams. You're gonna realize really quickly that you don't need a lot of product. So this picks up any excess on your skin. Hi, Angela. All right, so now that I did that, I'm going to take my Power Powder brush, and this is like the real deal for hiding pores to me, is this right there. versus the swirling of powder. I think when you press it, it makes the biggest difference with a cream. Okay, lips real quick. So Angela, I was thinking about you because you said you like to be adventurous with eyeshadows. I think you should just come over. Does it? It's not too much like a clown, Cindy? I didn't do it this dark yesterday because I wasn't doing a video. You know, I was getting ready for church. This is indigo, if you don't know. Well, thank you. Okay, you guys need to tell me things like that, though. Don't make me go to the mall today looking gray. All right, so for lips, I didn't really use Scarlet on my lips, but let's just see how light we can do it with it looking like color, but not too like my eyes. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit. So that just looks like I just enhanced the color of my lip without even putting lipstick on, doesn't it? It doesn't look like a ton of lipstick. Okay, and then that's a matte red, Scarlet is. So I'm going to take my lip conditioner. Right there. Because I love it so much. And then I am going to use this illuminator right here. This illuminator, the name of it means sugar. Dulce, I don't know. But it looks like straight up sugar. I love it. Can you guys see it? Here we go on that. Okay, let me think. Oh, Bella bronzer, and then I'm done. And then I'm gonna announce the winner. So you guys are so awesome for sharing out last week's video. Thank you so much for everybody who participated in that. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. And I just finished my 3rd online class this month. And so if anybody is interested in doing a class, they're so fun. If you're on here and you were in one of those classes, tell them it's fun. It's so easy. Yes, Sherma Indigo is so good for making your lips look fuller. So good. But I cannot, I cannot live without Bella bronzer. Let me back up so I can see. I don't want to get it on this shirt. Super fun. Thank you for saying that, Stephanie. Okay. So Stephanie and I did a class together, then her sister and I, Megan, did a class together. And now I'm sending her their mother a color match, which was so fun. All right, then under my eyes to brighten, I'm gonna use a dry sponge. So this side is a little damp, this side's dry. And then I'll brighten up. Let me grab that color. I'm gonna use Aura. And clean that up a little right there. So Candlelit is my main color, and so I use Aura to brighten. But if you need help picking colors, that's why I'm here. Because they look different online than they do in real life and on skin, and that's why there are artists like me out there, because we're here to help you guys pick the perfect color for your face. Okay, winter time. So hard, you guys, to pick one winner. So I'm not even gonna look down when I pick it. And this is for the winner of either a glitter eyeshadow, which I did last week, or a solid perfume, which I'm crazy about having. Okay, I'm not looking down. I'm gonna put the cup over here. All right, let's see. Laura won! Laura, you won! That's amazing. So, let's see. Are you going to venture out and try a glitter eyeshadow? Or are you going to go for a perfume? My voice almost held up the whole time, you guys, almost. So this is my favorite, number 3, but I also love number 4, and that's what I'm starting to wear now. And it smells so good. So I don't know if Laura's still here. Oh my gosh, I know. That's amazing. And you can put these on your face, these perfumes on your face as illuminators. I know I just put that Dulce, but you can use these. They're so good. I love them. And these are the glitter eyeshadows. Perfume for sure. Okay, you have number 3, don't you? We're both in love with number 3. Maybe you need to venture out, because number 4 is really good. Number 1's good too. The only one I'm not a huge fan of is number 2, is like a citrus smell, and that's not my favorite. But it doesn't smell bad, it's just not my thing. But 3 and 4, so good. All right, you guys, I hope you try something new. I hope this encourages you to try something new. If you have pores, maybe try that NYX pore primer. I'll put the link up here if you want. And I wasn't a huge fan of the water-based one just because it felt tacky and it didn't really do what I thought it would do. So that's just my opinion. You guys can try and see what you think. And then if you're interested in trying a red, I think Scarlet's a really pretty one. Oh, that's so nice. You guys are congratulating Laura. That's amazing. Well, have a fun day. If you're off work today, enjoy your day. Thank you for hopping on and spending part of it with me. And thank you for all your support. If you think this will help somebody else, share it out with your friends. That would be amazing. I would always appreciate that. All right. Have a great week.